What's up, everybody? Welcome to Caribbean Dreamin. All right, how's everybody doing? My name is Sam. I just wanted to do a little thing here where do a poker bankroll challenge. So we have a starting bankroll here of $50, and we're gonna try to run it up to 2K here. And the reason for this is that I won a satellite on a cruise, which was a $750 buy-in tournament they had on a cruise, and we decided to go on the cruise. It's paid for and everything right now by us, but we want to see if my wife and I want to see if we can run up a $50 bankroll up to the 2K to pay for the cruise. So this is our way of trying to do it here. So we're going to start with this $50, and the first thing we're playing here today is a $5 no limit Texas Hold'em sit and go, where this is like where 9 players pretty much register, and as soon as we get that 9, the tournament starts. So the prize pool in this, I'll bring that up here. If it brings up, let's do that. There we go. All right, so for first place, it's going to be $20.70. Second place, $12.42. Third place, $8.23. So we want to at least get the third place here. So our goal here is to pretty much stay tight until we have good hands. I mean, we've got some good action already going on here. Look at that. Ace-5 raising against the Ace-Jack. Ace-Jack takes it down, and we've already got one person eliminated. That's how it's done. 7-4. Not going to play that there. So, with this cruise, let me show a few pictures here that we went on. So, what's the cool thing? They have these electronic poker tables on our cruise. Only had one there, so. But I mean, they have a game set up where you play. It's $1, $2, no limit. So you go in there and it's a cash game and you play. But it never really got filled up for cash game. But they had this satellite there, and I think 7 people joined. So it was $150 to enter the satellite there. And the first and second place person got tournament tickets onto another cruise in June. So I ended up won the tournament. So the person that took first took cash. So once we got down to the final 2, the other guy and I decided to chop the cash. We ended up getting $300 a piece, and we both get tournament tickets. So with that tournament ticket, it also gave us 25% off on the cruise. So that was pretty cool. All right, so I do recognize a couple players in here. I've played with Hogs 47 before. I don't think he's that great. I think he likes to shove a lot. Let me see if I have anything on him. No, just. And then Respect, I think, is a pretty good player. I haven't really played with Charlie Burrito. I think I've recognized Dutchman. $20 Hose new. And don't really maybe see Cosman 5152. Other guy right here I don't really know anything about, but we're gonna find out a lot today and see if we can either get the Dutchman with some aces there. Nice. Always good to get those. Ace Queen here. We're definitely gonna raise this up. This limp here is super weak coming out of under the gun here, so we're gonna do a pot size raise here. Blinds right now are 1530, so 135 sounds good. We get a caller from Charlie Burrito. Don't flop anything here, but we're gonna take a 1 continuation C bet at this because it doesn't. Maybe someone that has a 10 here. Maybe this Cosman has a low pocket pair, so we gotta watch out about that. But we're gonna do 150. See what happens. Spades could call us here. Now, we do have a gut shot with the queen, and we do have a flush draw, the nut flush draw with the ace. So, we hit the 9, like I think a 9 ace, or nah, possibly a queen's not going to help us. I'm going to check this here and see what happens, see if Charlie Burritos. If he bets something big here, we're probably going to let it go. We end up hitting the flush here. Well done. We only really lose to Queen, King of Spades, Queen, 8 of Spades. So I really don't think anybody has those hands. We got to figure out what we're going to bet here to get a call. And I think 420 is going to be the number. And we don't get a call, but we do pick up the pot and we're at 2,605 chips here. Queen 6 spades is definitely going to be a no-go. So the further away you are from the button here is the tighter you want to play. So because you're the first to act after all the pre-initial betting here. So limp pot all the way around here. Bunch of 4s come out on the flop. And this is why, this is why I said this guy's no good. Puts it all in, no value out of what he just did. So, I mean, maybe he has some kind of ace or something, but I think any pocket pair really calls that guy. A 4 100% calls that guy. So I don't think you're only going to get called with something better if you do that. 3-2, we just got rid of that there. No reason to play that in that position that we're playing. And we had another limp pot again. So that's why something we'll take advantage here is these limp pots. If we get limped into and we have a decent hand, we will definitely raise that up. We want to isolate the limpers there, and even if it's an okay hand, we'll probably be better off playing him post flop because we are the aggressor. See, with that 6s, he's the one that limped in. He should be raising that hand right there. Ace Queen again. Let's see what happens here. Another limp from Mr. Charlie Burritos. And $20 hoe with another limp, and the small blind calls there. We're going to go ahead and raise it up. We'll do a little bit bigger than a pot size bet. 180 sounds perfect. Because if we take it down, fine. If someone calls us, we are way ahead of them. End up flopping a gut shot here with 3 flush, and possibly any ace or any queen is going to do good for us. Another bet here for 270. I think that's good. I think possibly have a jack here. I mean, limping hands could have a jack 8. We hit the queen here. Let's see. He could have a jack 10. Doesn't seem maybe him. He did limp 6s, so I don't want to give him a free card here. Let's see, 580 sounds right. We did hit the top pair, so if he did call with just top pair, he could have a flush draw here. He could have clubs. If he does have clubs, congrats to him. But let's see, I'll make him think about it. And we take it down. Perfect. That's huge right there. So we've already doubled. We got 2.5 times starting stack. So perfect. Almost 2.5 starting stack. We're at blinds are at 25 and 50 now. Another limp pot. 5-4 wasn't good enough here. Maybe in a tournament situation where a little bit deeper, I'll probably play the 5-4 out of the small blind, especially if we're doing a lot of limping. Sounds perfect. But once we get into the later portion where we are having 10 big blinds, we're going to do a lot of shoving with good aces, good king suiteds. So there we go. 9-2 on the button. The dealer's the button here. That little gold D right there. That will indicate who has the best position. So in poker, pretty much position is in the game is pretty much the best part of the game. So after like when the flop comes out, we'll see here that Charlie Burritos is the first one to have the action here, and then Dutchman will follow. So if it would follow all the way this way, if more players were in the hand, so you get to see everybody else's action before yours. 8-7 off. Not the hand I want to play with here. And we're down to 7 players. 4 more and we hit the money there. So we're going to be pretty snug here. I don't really want to tangle with our stack since we got a decent sized stack here. And we wanted to keep that for this later stages of this sit and go. We're going to have size pot bet here from Charlie Burrito. That's going to take it down. Let's see. 2-9, another hand. Just let it go. No need to get involved. Let's see. Fold it all the way to the small blind, and we have a limp and a check here. King 5-3, rainbow. Minimum bets all the way around for everybody. Pair of threes takes it down there for the Dutchman. Queen 3 suited. Looks good, but out of an early position raise here, I wouldn't even open with it. Because especially having this guy behind me or playing into me, I mean, I don't want to mess with him. He's a decent player. I've seen him a couple times here playing these sit and goes. So he could have something like ace king here, any pocket pair, but we won't find out. He gets it taken down there. 3-5 off again. Nothing. There's going to be a lot of this folding stuff we're doing because we played tight. We're going to play tight here. So we have 108 days here to make it to 2K. What I'm thinking here is most of our short videos here, if we have short cash sessions, sit and goes, they're going to be on YouTube, and then we'll call them like the half. Like, say this is episode 1. If I were to do a tournament on the same day, we'll do episode 1.5, and that's going to be streamed on Twitch, and then possibly uploaded to YouTube. Oh, look at that, 2 5s. All right, Charlie Burrito getting some stacks here. So our blinds just raised up to 5,100. So for the minimum 100 is to go. We have King 9 off here. Definitely an okay hand here. If we get a limp out of respect, we'll definitely shove on him. He doesn't have very many chips, and nice to pick that up. Ace 8 in the small blind. Now, not the really best flopping hand, and I don't want to fold it. I think this is like one of the only times, because I know he's either going to shove or just let this play out here. We do flop the ace here. That's perfect. We're going to check here, and we'll do a little check raise if this gets to us. No, not the greatest card there. Ace, 8-jack there. King Jack gets there. We'll take a little feeler bet out here. We might get called with hearts. Any 2 pair, we're behind here. But we get it done. We're at the 5,000 chip mark. Pretty good there. 7-10 offsuit. Not the best hand. Got an early position raise from Dutchman. Let's see if anybody... he doesn't get any takers off that. Alright. 8-jack off. Let's see here. Do we raise this? It's probably a raise, but I'm still protecting the stack. We still have another level, 2 levels until the antes. Like this level and another level, and then antes will come into play. And ante, everybody has to put in a certain amount to get dealt a hand, and so it will be that will be at 100, 200, and it'll be at 25 ante. So that makes the pot a little bit bigger starting out, but definitely want to keep tight until those antes come in, so that way when we do raise, we are raising for a much bigger pot. We're going to raise out of the big blind here. We haven't seen much of this guy. Suruka Bhavin 2. And that raise takes it down. The limp. When you just limp there, we got the jacks here. We're going to do a 3/4 size pot. So 262. Let's see. We get 1 taker. We got the Dutchman. We get 2 takers here. And it's 9-2-9. Pretty good flop for the jacks here. We're only behind pretty much the 9s and pocket 2s. Likely anybody has that. 420 is another great bet. I think we'll take this down. If someone just jams on us here, it's most likely got that 9, but that is perfect. Picking up another 500 and some odd chips there. 8-8 again. A nice little hand here. We'll definitely raise this up. So if we get shoved on by Kozman or Respect here, we're going to have to call that. If not, I'd be totally fine with him either calling or folding here. Yeah, so perfect. We'll pick up some more chips here. That's the name of the game. Get all the chips. Ace-4 in the big blind. Let's see what happens with this. We get a limp out of the Dutchman. And we'll probably just play this here. Yeah, with three players in this, we're just going to play this and see what happens. We get a flush draw with a 4, not the best here. We could still have the best hand, but not likely. Now we have a gut shot straight draw with our ace high and our 4 flush here. And we get a bet from Respect, and we're going to let that go. 6 hits on the river here. Maybe he has a flush draw or anything. Maybe takes his bluff at it. And let's see what Dutchman wants to do here. Shoves on him. Doesn't look good. Oh, straight over flush. Holy cow! And Respect is gone. Probably the best player to get out there. We got the kings, guys. The kings. So hopefully one of these big stacks wants to tango with us. Let's see. Oh, that is perfect. I think... Oh, my goodness. This is going to be awesome here. We're going to do... pot-sized bet sounds perfect here. Let's see. Hopefully he's got queens. Ace-king is perfectly fine as well. And he folds. We're up to 6,239. This is amazing. We're running so good. King queen or 10 queen off on the button here is good enough for a raise. If anybody shoves on us, it's probably no go. We'll let it go, especially if Charlie burritos. Perfect. And there we go. We're picking up more chips here. Better chances to cash here. We are down to just 3 more people need to get eliminated before we hit that $8.28 mark. But we want that $27 or $20.70. That'd be a great start to episode 1. We're gonna look for Kozman here. I think anytime you have this kind of stack right here, it's pretty much a shove and fold situation. Him limping there just shows signs of weakness. And any kind of bet pretty much after the flop takes it down. If he shoves there, you can only really call with a good hand. 5-7 off, not good there. We'll let that go. So we got 3 minutes until the blinds go up. Definitely ready for that to happen. We get those antes to start kicking in there, making a little inflation of the pot. All right. Charlie Burrito's taking it down. 10-6 of diamonds. No thank you. We're going to pass on that. Hogs 47. Everybody folds around to the small blind. So if he has anything okay, it should be a shove on this guy. I mean, pretty much any two cards. I mean, you're only going to lose a third of your stack here if you do lose, if he ends up calling, and he could call really light. So you pick up a nice couple chips there. King Jack, definitely good enough. So we'll definitely call a raise unless it's some ridiculous raise. If Kozman just shoves there. So this is a min raise from the button here. We're going to call here and see a flop. We flop a gut shot here, and we have 2 overs. So we'll take a little check here. Maybe a check raise. I'm not sure. He bets. We're going to do 1 call here. We do have a 3 flush out there. Queen gives us the straight. But he does have a lot of chips. He can knock us down halfway. I mean, if he did fall something decent there. We've got the 4 flush here. I think maybe we take a stab at this now. Or maybe we just let... Let's just check here. We're going to fire bet here. 600 sounds right. Maybe a little bluff here. I mean, if he's got... He may call with an ace. He may think if he doesn't have a 9 or 10, it's going to be pretty tough to call here. It's a pretty good card for us, that 10 there. And we take it down up to 7,176. It's an easy game, guys. Ace King in the small blind. This gets to us. We're going to just shove on hogs. Pretty much any bet here is a shove. So, and we're going to call that. So, we got 10 queen. Oh, we hit the 10. We hit the queen. We hit the king. Hold. We've got a huge stack going to this, guys. We are at 9,987. So we have 3 times as much as the next player. Jack 9 off, not going to go here. We're 2 away from the money. Have a tremendous stack. I mean, this is huge. We're most likely going to cash this thing, and if not win it. We definitely, if we can get a nice little run with one of these 2 guys, it's going to be pretty good here. Now our blinds went up. That ante went in. Oh, we get... Do we want to reshove on this? I think so. We're going to go ahead and reshove. Because... So, there we go. Ooh, he's got the club as well with the 9. We hit the king! We hit the king, and that's going to be it for Mr. Kozman there. Now we're on the money bubble here. And we got 11,000 chips. Pretty good stack here. King 2 suited. We're going to just check this here. We'll see a flop. Thank you for the flop. And we'll probably just let it go off that bet there. Don't want to... We want to have all the chips when we get to the money here. So this gets to us without a bet here. We are going to just shove on him. Queen 9 is better than most random hands that he's going to have. So pretty easy to pick up that. Ace 7 here. That's another shove if it gets to us. just going to shove it here. I mean, pretty much they can only call with, they're going to be calling with their pocket pairs, probably a better ace, but with that ace that we have, we are pretty good that they're not going to have another ace. So we're on that money bubble here. We got hogs all in for 1246, and he takes it down. So let's see here. King 10. We're just going to put it in his face here. See if we get a call out of him. Nope. With these good cards here, it's pretty easy. Ace 5 again. Gets to us, we just shove. And just racking up those chips. We're at 12,005 here. Jack 4, not going to go with this. Let's see if one of these guys want to take care of each other. And we get a call. We got ace. And he flops 3 aces. That's pretty much going to do it. All right. Charlie Burrito with the, now having like 3 big blinds there. Just under 3 big blinds. He's going to be shoving with pretty much anything. We get the king queen. So we're just going to shove. We're just going to raise this up a little bit to that 600 mark. Let's see if Dutchman calls. Nope, we're facing the 10-5. He hits the 5. Let's see, is he going to triple up? He does, but doesn't hurt us that much. Just makes the other guys go, oh, that guy didn't bust. We're still playing to see who gets the money. So we're gonna just let's see a flop here. We flop top pair here. Definitely gonna take a stab at this. Try to see if he will. Let's see, 350 sounds about the right amount here. I mean, do we really let top pair go? What could he limp and call with? He could be ahead of us. Alright, let's go with it, guys. Oh, he is. We need a 9. Don't get it. We double up Dutchman there. That's fine. We still got a ton of chips to work with. Just a cooler. Oh well. We almost got away from that. No worries. 9-2. Not gonna be in my hand here. We'll let that go. Let hogs have some chips there. Jack 3 again. I'm not going to play around with that. We have blinds going up in 5 seconds here. So let's see, do we play one more hand? Oh, we're going to go blinds up here. So pretty much now we're just shoving here. Dutchman has a lot of chips, but I'm not afraid since we have ace 8 suited. And we're on the money bubble here. Oh, we get called by queen 9. Let's flop an ace. Hold, hold. All right. So we bust the money bubble here. We're definitely showing a profit on our first episode. So let's just see if we can get more. 8-2 offsuited. Not a good hand. But will Dutchman let us see a free flop? He has pretty much every time. And he lets it go. Interesting. So, let's see here. Since we got a limp here, I'm not going to be playing this hand. I'll just let that one go. Because there we go. There he limps with aces. We are going to be heads up, guys. For the money, for the championship. Alright. So, we got a little slight chip advantage over him. We're about a little over 3,000 above him. Let's see if we can take this down. We got Jack 8. Now we got to play a little bit. We're going to play a little bit more aggressive here. We can totally rep that ace. I'm going to just go ahead and raise him here. Because we did. There, yeah. We did raise the flop, or pre-flop. Showed the aggressiveness and with that little donk mini bet out there. Not very good for him. 10-2, not a great hand, not a great flop for 10-2. We're just going to check. He's probably going to take a bet at this, and he'll take it down. See, he doesn't have to bet this much. I'll fold to pretty much just the minimum bet. 10-7, definitely good enough to go with this here. Heads up. Got Queen 6 here. He does another one of these little min bets. I'm just going to call here, float, see what happens. We do pull gut shot here. Another, like, if we catch a 9 here, we're too good of a price here to not let this go. I mean, we could still be beating with that if we hit a 7 or a 10. Or a 9 would be amazing. Don't hit it here. We'll just have to let this go. Fine with me. Whatever. Alright. King 10. With the limp here, we're definitely going to raise this up to 1,000. Where we did, and we'd flop top pair with 3 clubs here. I don't think I'm that worried about clubs here. Get something big if he's going to be drawing at us. 1,300. So he might shove with, let's see, he might be shoving off that draw. I think he is. He hits the 2s. Holy cow. Limp with 2s. Oh my gosh. So sick. It's alright. We come back from worse. 7-2, not a good one. We're going to be pretty much shoving on anything that we get here that's decent. King 6 is not going to be doing that. But see these limps here, he could just raise and get us off that. Or wait just a second here. Act like we're thinking about this. And check. Alright. I don't really want to get called by anything, so I'm just going to check. And we take it down with the 10-6. What did he have? He had 7-8 suited. Jacks, we just shove. Yeah, we shove. And we pick up. So just 1 or 2 double ups, we're back in this here. 6-2, he limps again. We're going to see a free flop. We hit the 2. Could be good. We can call once. Last one. He usually has something when he just limps in. He'll check if he doesn't have anything. 7-7, it's definitely good to go with. He folds. So, lines are up 200, 450 ante. So we have now 10 or 5 big blinds here. But with each time he folds on a button here, he should be just shoving every button. Ace Queen shoving. Definitely good. Call King Jack. Oh, he's a King Jack. We're going to need some running hearts or a 10. Oh, I didn't get there. We take second place for $12.42. We need to bring out the profit meter. Let's see here. Right. Good to go there. Well, good first episode here. Oops. Alright, so with this here, we are now at a total of $57.42, guys. Nice little start here for our bankroll challenge here. Hey, if you enjoyed the video, like, give it up, share it. Let's see if you have any comments. Definitely post them down there. I'll definitely respond to pretty much everyone. If you want to email me, dakotacahoonpoker@gmail.com. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Let's see if we can do this. And hopefully we'll have another one up tomorrow. Thank you.